Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have more Trump regrets to share with you and more people entering the find out phase of their journey. So, first up is the dumbest man on television realizing that even white people that he knows, are being negatively impacted by Donald Trump's ineptitude.
Chris was a guy I met at a shooting event in New Jersey last year. And so he was a 20-year veteran of the U.S. military. He was one of these guys in one of these elite units. Killed a lot of bad guys, put his life on the line. And now he punched out after 20 years and working for the Pentagon. And he's only been there a few months, so he's probationary. And he just found out he's probably going to get laid off. He's going to get doged. And he texted me and he said, Jesse, this isn't good. I'm upset. This is really sad. And this guy's not a DEI consultant. This guy's not a climate consultant. This guy is a veteran. So when you're talking about doging people, veterans should get priority. Because if you're going to go out there and kill enemies and put your life on the line for this country, you shouldn't be in the same category as people that are doing DEI. I finally found one person I knew that got doged, and it hit me in the heart.
Like we always say, they only care about things when it happens to them, right? Or when it happens to someone they know. Speaking of which, here is another person who didn't care until it affected them. Someone posted on Reddit, quote, I tried for 2 years to get a federal job so I could afford Biden's inflation. I just got the job 7 months ago. We are starting to get caught up on our late payments on our vehicles and credit cards, which are maxed out. Anyway, we were so relieved to get Trump back. Thank God, American flag emoji. Only to get fired from my job, question mark. WTF, or question mark again. And there are no fucking jobs in this horseshit town. And who the fuck has the money to move? Not us, son of a bitch. And then FUT, which means fuck you, Trump, with a middle finger emoji. So, wow, someone's not happy. You know who else isn't happy? This next woman. She tagged Trump and Musk in a Twitter post, and she wrote, quote, this is such bullshit. Just because you're on probation doesn't mean you're a shit worker. Like, I don't understand. I voted for you, but you're just making me mad. Maybe go after the shit workers that have been entrenched in the government for years. Who writes like in their posts? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm so upset with you. Anyway, and maybe don't vote for the guy who's using Project 2025 as his playbook. This next person posted on Facebook that she was at an antique show and, quote, we were talking with a dealer who told us she needs a good show because her job with the federal government was just eliminated and benefits for her nonverbal autistic 20-year-old were just cut. I remarked, well, I hope you didn't vote for this, but the look on her face and silence confirmed that she did. I do feel bad for this autistic child or, young person. They obviously have a mother with poor judgment. This next Trump regret comes from a Time magazine article. So they spoke with some federal workers who've been laid off or who are at risk of being let go. And the article said, quote, the HR manager noted that he voted for Trump in the last 3 presidential elections and will never make that mistake again. That was his direct quote. Will never make that mistake again. Then they quoted the manager who told Time, quote, if the GOP wants to win someone like me back, they would need to start making changes right now. I have not voted for a Democrat in 2 decades. I will vote Democrat in the midterms and the next presidential race for sure. So this guy's saying, look, Republicans, you better belly up to the bar. You better do something about this right now, or I'm done. I'm out. The Time magazine journalist also wrote, quote, other federal employees who mentioned voting for Trump in the past say they are reconsidering their support for the Republican administration. Yeah, I'm glad these people are finally waking up, but their uninformed choice has caused a lot of harm to a lot of people. And this reminds me of that English beat song. You guys know the song I Confess? Where they say, I confess I've ruined 3 lives, did not care till I found out one of them was mine. Yeah, that sums up Trump voters, right? Anyway, this next person posted a lengthy screed on Reddit. I'm just going to read the key points. So they wrote, quote, as someone who voted for Trump, I thought he would help lower prices, but we've been had. The dictatorship is rising and America is suffering. And then they go on to say that they wanted fair wages, they wanted fair prices, and they admit that Trump and Musk are blaming the left for immigration and basically everything that's wrong. But then they mention that they don't like Musk, they at least don't like him making the Nazi salute. And this person said, quote, I truly feel ashamed. And they admit, quote, I was surrounded by MAGA propaganda, but Trump had us fooled. Okay, so this person is asking for the country to come together. And they said that both Trump and Musk, quote, have got to go before the economy is ruined for good by rich oligarchs. So that is the type of person I actually feel for, because they've actually admitted, yeah, I was wrong. A lot of these people are like, no, not going to admit I was wrong. I don't like this. I don't like that. I'm upset about this or that or the other, but I'm not going to say that I'm wrong. You're stupid libs. It's like, okay, well, I can't feel bad for you. Anyway, this next person, not so much. Do not so much feel sorry for her. It's a woman named Jamie. She complained about the added $42 tariff fee that she got hit with when she ordered clothes from Shein. So for those who don't know, Shein is an online retailer. They sell clothing. It's all made in China. It's very cheap stuff. So anyway, she ends this long bitch session with, quote, before anyone wants to add their blame Trump for everything BS and say that's what you get for voting for Donald J. Trump, I know what Trump said. He said the tariffs would be on China, New Mexico, and Canada, not on American citizens. Hashtag Shein, hashtag Temu, hashtag DHL, hashtag Trump, hashtag Make America Great Again. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, help me with this one. Where do I even start? I mean, first of all, how are you making America great again? By buying cheap Chinese goods, Jamie. Can you explain that? And then second, New Mexico? New Mexico. How do some of these people even dress themselves in the morning? That's what I want to know. And of course, there's also her complete and utter failure to understand how tariffs work. Maybe she can purchase a cheap brain from China. I don't know if they sell those there. Anyway, last but not least, I will leave you with this video. This is a CNN report they did on an area in Pennsylvania. There is this office building. It's a government office building. It was built into the side of a mountain. Basically, it's like in a mine. And Elon Musk was going off on it recently when he was in the Oval Office with Donald Trump and his son telling off Trump and putting boogers on his desk. But anyway, Elon Musk was saying, oh, it's so antiquated, and, it's so inefficient, and blah, 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 and the elevator breaks and you can't get up and down. And so they interviewed a bunch of the people who work there on CNN, and these people are saying, like, no, these are all lies. Everything he said is a complete and total lie. This building has been completely renovated. It looks like any other office building. They actually showed video from inside the building, and yeah, it just looks like a regular office building inside. I mean, outside, yeah, you can see it's pretty cool, actually, built into the side of this mountain. But they interviewed a couple of people who said, yes, I voted for Trump. Now, of course, they didn't want to show their face on camera. It also sounds like they may have tweaked their voice or maybe used an AI voiceover, like an overlay, because it doesn't exactly sound like a normal human. But I believe, these are government employees and they just don't want to get on the wrong end of Trump and Musk. So here you go. Here's what one woman had to say.
Who did you vote for in November?
Trump. First time I ever voted.
First time you ever voted?
I was never even registered to vote before that. When he talked about government employees, we didn't think that was going to be us. I wish I could take it back, because I feel like now my whole livelihood could be changed because of him being president.
So yeah, again, I wouldn't vote for Trump. I wish I could take my vote back. Well, gosh, we wish you would have listened to us. We wish that you actually had paid attention, because we warned you that it was going to be a total and complete disaster. So maybe believe us next time, right? We're not the boys and girls who cried wolf. We're not TDS patients. We don't have Trump derangement syndrome. We have reality syndrome. Anyway, I will let you guys know, or actually I do have more. I shouldn't say I'll let you know when I have more. I do have more Trump regrets, because again, they're coming in fast. They're coming in faster than I can put these videos together at this point. So yeah, I never thought that it would happen this quickly, but there you go. That's how much of a disaster Trump is. All right, guys, thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.